Welcome to Walter Park, everyone. Lovely Friday evening. We're going to go through the starting lineups for this evening's round 1 NPL match. Visitors from Gold Coast, number 1 in goal, Sebastian Arans. Number 4, Tyson Martin. Number 5, Alfie Gamble. Number 6, Luke Kroll. Number 9, Joel Russell. Number 10, Brad Inman. Number 12, Shelford Days. Number 17, Leonard Atterwell. Number 18, Yuto Morita. Number 22, Max King. Number 37, Blake Thompson. On the bench, Cody Nankero, David Russell, Daniel Diaz, Tanaj Cliff, Ollie Reed, and Harry Grove. Now the NPL men lineup for MCE, proudly sponsored by Valley Mortgage Brokers. In goals, number 1, Nathan Foster. Number 2, James Murphy. Number 3, Trent Millard. Number 4, Jack McAnally. Number 5, Dylan Minicky. Number 9, Marquez Walters. Number 10, Luka Yankovic. Number 12, Aidan Raftery. Number 13, Latham Dunn. Number 14, Emran Donlan Fagan. Number 22, Lachlan Sayers. And on the bench, Joseph Scott, Jaden Vidra, Darcy Satarasinghe, Riley Stent, Ian Valentine, and Rahul Dewan. Enjoy the night, folks, and let them know you're here when they come out onto the pitch.
It's Friday night under the lights and the men's NPL Queensland season is back for 2026. The Premier's Moreton City Excelsior get their campaign underway against Gold Coast Knights here at Walter Park. What a way to open the season. Moreton City confounded expectations at the back end of last year, reaching the semi-finals of the Australian Championship. And they'll be determined to build on that momentum in 2026. Gold Coast Knights, meanwhile, endured a difficult campaign by their standards, finishing outside of the top four. Under new head coach Alex Morrison, they'll be looking to bounce back and re-establish themselves as genuine contenders. I'm delighted to be joined in commentary tonight by my FQ TV colleague Alan Kroll. Alan, opening round, Friday night football. What are you expecting from this one?
Thanks, Adam. I'm absolutely delighted to be here at close to home, Moreton City for me. I'm really excited. These are two of probably the best sides that we have to offer in Queensland. I'm very excited to see how Alex Morrison can maybe try and revive this Gold Coast Knights side after having such a successful few seasons. Like you said, from last season, their standards sort of dropped below that. We know Alex Morrison can do it. He's done it with other clubs. He's done it at Suffers Paradise Apollo. Can he do it here? And then you look at Moreton City Excelsior. I mean, they had a superb campaign, the Australia Championship. Can they kick on? You know, the re-sign of Marquez Walters. It's a talking point tonight, Adam.
It certainly is, and our teams, as you can see, just being led up by the officials. Let's give you some team news, starting with the home side, Moreton City Excelsior. They are coached by Cam Miller. They have Nathan Foster in goal. 2 is James Murphy. 3, Trent Millard. 4, Jack McAnally. 5, Dylan Manicki. 9, Marquez Walters. 10, Luka Yankovic. 12, Gage Raftery. 13, Lathan Dunn. 14, Emran Donnelly-Fagan. And 22 and captain is Lachlan Sayers. On the bench from Moreton City, Jaden Fidra, Darcy Safrasinga, Raul Dewan, Ian Ballantyne, Joe Scott and Riley Stent is the reserve goalkeeper. As for our visitors, they are coached by Alex Morrison. They have Sebastian Araz in goal. 4 is Tyson Martin. 6, Luke Kroll. 9, Joe Russell. 10 and captain Brad Inman. 17, Leonard Attewell. 22, Max King. 24, Blake Thompson. 5 is Alfie Kemble. 12, Shelford Diaz. And 18, Yuto Merita. On the bench for Gold Coast Knights, Cody Nankaro, David Russell, Daniel Diaz, Tanaj Kunst, Ollie Reid, and the reserve keeper is Harry Groves. Our referee this evening is Mackenzie James, just going through the formalities with the two captains. He'll be assisted by Abdullah Al-Khamisi and Isaiah Sebatu, and our fourth official is Luca Ferrasat. Alan, let's push you for a prediction. What are you thinking for tonight?
Well, I mean, it's a really, really tough one. Both sides have, a lot of quality on there, but I'm going to stick my neck out in the line here, Adam. I'm going to say Gold Coast Knights, and I'm going to say Joe Russell with a goal. Okay,
you heard it here first. Alan is going for the visitors. They do have a lot of new faces in their team this season. Have lost, of course, some important players from last year. Alan, one of them is lining up for Moreton City tonight, Marquez Walters.
Oh, absolutely. Marquez Walters is one of the most prolific strikers in the NPL era, I think. Adam, he's a big loss for Gold Coast Knights, but it's interesting from his point of view. He left Moreton City, joins Gold Coast Knights, and then, Knights having not their best of seasons to standards, Moreton City having a superb season without him, and now he's back in the colours. So, here we go tonight. What's your prediction? Not letting you get away with it.
I might stay on the fence and say maybe a draw, a score draw. Let's try that. And it will be the visitors, Gold Coast Knights, who will get us underway. Brad Inman placing the ball on the centre spot.
Hey, mate.
And away we go. The NPL men's season is back underway in Queensland. And we've got the premiers, Moreton City, seeing if they can go one better and try and lift that title this season. Beaten to it in the grand final, of course, by Lions. the ball is hacked out of play for a throw-in.
Yeah, you talk about that grand final lines, just able to get over the lines. They're tough nut to crack.
Yes, Lions who have had the better of Moreton City Excelsior in the past 2 grand finals as the ball is hooked in, and that was getting the first glance there at U2 Marita, who's a bit of an unknown quantity, Alan. I think his signing was only announced earlier today. I believe he's been playing in the NPL New South Wales with Mount Druitt Rangers, and also has had a spell playing in Malta. So, be interesting to see how he goes this evening as the ball is played down the line. Looks like a healthy crowd there as well, enjoying this one at Walter Park. As Jankovic charges forward, whips that in. Here is Marquez Walters. Now Murphy. Back with the skipper, Sayers. He'll go all the way back to Nathan Foster.
That was good defending there from Gold Coast Knights. You know, they lost the ball in an attacking area. They got back in numbers, and you know, I think Moreton City probably should have done a little bit better there with that opportunity with Jankovic for the delivery.
And just a miscue there from Sayers, enabling this throw in. Nice work here from Russell. Low cross in. Eventually, Moreton City should get it away. Of course, coming into this game on the back of that excellent Australian Championship campaign, Alan, making it through to the last 4 as the ball tries to pick out Walters, and here's a chance, and the flag is up.
I mean, that's what you get with Marquez Walters. He's just such a good player. You could just do anything. I mean, you just launch the ball over the top. He's just marginally offside there, the striker. But you know, when you have a player of that quality up top, you know, he'll take the ball in the box. He'll take it over the top. However you can get it to him, he'll have it.
Yeah, hat-trick for him last weekend in their 4-2 win against Brisbane Roar B, to see them progress to the semi-finals of the Kappa Pro Series. Certainly is a bit of a legend at this club, I think. A real big presence, of course, on the pitch, but also off it. Those fans there will be excited to see what 2026 can bring.
I think the Kappa Pro Series this season has been really good, having the knockout fixtures at the start of the campaign. Yes, it is pre-season, but it just brings in competitive games right at the start, you know, rather than playing meaningless friendlies.
As the ball is put behind by Manicki, it's our first corner of the game. Inman trotting over to take this one.
Inman obviously playing at the was in the Newcastle Academy.
Yes, I believe he did start his career with Newcastle United, and I don't think he made a first-team appearance, but went on to make many in the EFL for the likes of Rochdale, Peterborough, I think Crewe Alexandra as well. And he's taken this corner short, gets it back off Russell. In it comes from Inman. Up go the heads, and it might drop here, and there's a little toe poke. I think it did take a nick along the way. I think it was Luke Kroll there, looking to get on the end of that one as we watch on the replay.
Yeah, I think the delivery is good from Inman. It just sort of bobbles around, and it comes to Martin. He just tries to put a thread out. It was good refereeing there. My first view, and I thought that just went wide.
Just a little bit of pushing and shoving for Mackenzie James to deal with early doors. I think he would like a word with a couple of players there, just telling him what he's expecting. So it will be Brad Inman again. Early pressure here from the visitors, 5 minutes in. Low one this time to the near post, and again it's hacked behind by Sayers, and Gold Coast Knights will get a third corner.
Yeah, it's not the best of deliveries there from Inman. Just firing towards that near post, doesn't beat the first man. I think Russell was trying to come short. Hopefully this one's a little bit better.
Inman, deeper one this time. Very well held there by Nathan Foster. Had plenty of cattle there around him, but doing well to hold on to that one.
Absolutely, yeah, quality goalkeeping there from Foster.
And a great ball as well, and then Marquez Walters might be through here. This is Marquez Walters! Would you believe it? It had to be him. Marquez Walters strikes against his old club, back on his home turf. Moreton City have an early lead.
I mean, that all comes from Foster. Wonderful save from the corner kick to get up under pressure, then the ball straight out, and then that pass into Marquez Walters was inch perfect, and the striker was never going to miss when he's in that position. Sensational.
Well, it's the return of the shark. And Moreton City have just taken a bite out of Gold Coast Knights, who had actually enjoyed probably the better of the early exchanges here. But they were caught cold, as you say, Alan. Great distribution from Foster there. And then the pass to Walters, and he does the rest.
He just, like he said, he just had a feeling he was going to have a say.
Does that make your prediction defunct already, Alan, after just 6 minutes? I'm hanging on to mine still with the score draw. The ball is put out of play.
I'll tell you what I think about your score draw at half-time.
Okay. Plenty of football left. I'm sure there'll be a few twists or turns in this one. But a great start for Cam Miller's side. Can Gold Coast Knights come back with something here? Ball is swung in. Easy one for Nathan Foster. Has spent some of his time in New South Wales in the NPL there, Nathan Foster, with Marconi Stallions. And cheap giveaway. Picked up here by Raftery, who's a new signing. Actually, American, who was at Broadmeadow Magic last season in the Northern New South Wales Premier League, and actually came up against Moreton City when they met in the Australian Championship, and Cam Miller liked what he saw and was able to persuade him to come and ply his trade here in the NPL Queensland. On by Jankovic. Behind for a goal kick.
It was that Afterwell that slipped there, just presenting that opportunity. I think that goal sort of rocked Gold Coast Knights at the moment, Adam.
Yeah, I think just having to find their feet again after that early goal from Marquez Walters. As I do mention, they do have quite a few new faces making their debut this evening. Collected by Sayers. Here's Raftery again. Moreton City, of course, rocked by the loss of their influential skipper, Declan Smith. Unfortunately, succumbed to an ACL injury during that Australian Championship campaign. He's going to be a huge miss out.
Absolutely, massive miss. But I think Moreton City, they're a club that always manages to find top quality players in position. So, you know, you've seen Ballantyne on the bench too. It's good opportunities for young players.
Now Russell with a low shot, comfortable for Foster. Joel Russell, a player that Alex Morrison has worked with during his time at Surfers Paradise Apollo, who progressed very quickly through the Football Queensland pyramid. Actually didn't take up their NPL place in the end, but fantastic achievement there from Alex Morrison, who's getting his NPL opportunity this year.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Surfers Paradise Apollo back in the Football Brisbane days, and Joe Russell, he's one of these players. He's a throwback. He's a good throwback. He's happy to take on players, be creative. Nowadays it's all about keeping the ball and passing back, but it's a skill you don't often see, and it's really hard to teach what Joe Russell has.
He did have a prolific season back in, I think it was 2023 with Surfers Paradise Apollo. He's also had a stint down in Victoria in their NPL as well. Inman doing well to win that back and feed Diaz. Diaz coming forward. Just trying to push that through for Russell, but just overhit slightly. Certainly been an absorbing contest so far, being played at quite a frenetic pace.
It's two sides who want to get their season off and running with a win, that's for sure, Adam. Like you see Diaz, he's very susceptible, I think. Diaz, you know, he comes inside, he's got a bit of pace about him. You know, he's sort of just trying to create with Russell.
And here he is right now, very versatile player as well, former Olympic FC man. I think he's even had a stint playing up front, Shelford Diaz. He's great player to have in the squad.
I think Gold Coast Knights have a few of those type of players. I mean, look at Martin as well. Plays midfield, plays centre back, play up top, wherever you need him.
Moreton City just happy to play a little bit of keep ball in their defensive third, and there's a long diagonal ball, but not a good one that time from Sayers. Sebastian Araz in goal for Gold Coast Knights, joined the club from Canberra, Croatia, who were also part of that Australian Championship. Long ball looking for Russell. Meineke was across to tidy up. No Sadiq Abbas tonight for Moreton City Excelsior, who's a new Ghanaian defender. Was involved in Diaz. Well, has that been taken? I think the ball just slipping out of his grasp there. You don't see that very often.
Yeah, I was about to say that. You definitely do not see that often at all. And most of the time, I think foul throws nowadays usually get away with it, but you're not getting away with that.
Not with that one, no. Should add, it has been a very hot and humid day in this part of the world for anyone who's tuning in Brisbane. I think conditions, it's still, I think around 23, 24 degrees there pitch side. Now, here come Moreton City. It's Raftery cutting inside. Still going here. Raftery gets a shot away! Moreton City have their second! And it's Gage Raftery!
Fantastic individual goal there from Raftery. He just comes back in on his right foot. You can see he's looking for somebody, and he decides once he gets away from Diaz, he's just going to put this into the bottom corner. That's goal number 2 from Moreton City Excelsior. And once again, you know, they pick up the ball and they hit Gold Coast Knights on the counter.
What a start here for Moreton City. We haven't had 15 minutes and they're 2 goals to the good. Gage Raftery with a superb individual goal.
Well, Adam, this will be the last time you will hear me make a prediction of a football match before the game kicks off. That is for sure.
My score draw's not looking too hot at the moment too, Al, so if you've just joined us, well, where have you been? What a start in this one. Moreton City going 2-0 up inside 14 minutes. Marquez Walters giving them the lead after just 6 minutes. And then Gage Raftery, a superb solo goal to leave the Knights shell-shocked.
I can hear Adam Pace in my ear saying, why did you not support Moreton City?
Of course, the mayor of Moreton City there, give him a shout out. He'll be delighted with this start. Little giveaway and King unable to keep that in.
It's been a wee bit quiet this opening 15, King. Obviously coming down that left side. I think all the good things the Gold Coast Knights have sort of come down this right side.
They just need to try and regroup Alex Morrison's men. As I said, they had looked fairly decent and forced a lot of early corners in that first 4 or 5 minutes, but yeah, since that Marquez Walters goal, the whole mood of this game has changed.
I think obviously they're going to be disappointed at the goal. They'll be looking at how they defended, especially that second goal. You know, they're going to have to probably be, also they're probably more frustrated the fact that when they've had their chances, they haven't really threatened Foster enough, I'd say, Adam.
Yeah, hasn't really been called into a serious save yet. Nathan Foster, Moreton City very nicely playing their way out of defence there through Manicki out on the far hand side. McAnally now on the ball, former Brisbane City player. And they win it back well. They're looking for a third now. It's Walters. Walters, he might have a go. That one is high, wide, not particularly handsome. You certainly see, though, the confidence is oozing through Moreton City at the moment, Al.
Absolutely. I mean, you see Walters here. Probably could have played a pass. He had options to his right. He had, you know, options to his left. I think it was Rafferty or say it. Was it Rafferty on the left? Sure was, yeah. And he just opts to whack it with his left foot. I mean, he's already scored once. His side's 2 goals up. Why not?
Why not, indeed. Martin back to a Razin goal.
I think it's really important for Gold Coast Knights' point of view that they don't concede another here.
And they're being forced back here. Eventually, the clearance is charged out.
And the home side are really up for this. The pressure they're putting on Gold Coast Knights is absolutely relentless as the away side struggle to get at the half.
These two sides meeting last season. Actually, Gold Coast Knights took a win at the Croatian Sports Centre by 1-0. Goal scorer was this man here, Marquez Walters, when he was wearing the red of Gold Coast Knights. Moreton City certainly getting their revenge in the next game with a 4-0 win. Satan Murai and Declan Smith. Satan Murai with a hat-trick that day has in fact moved on to NPL Victoria, to Avondale, along with Kai Kojima as well. Also Kenshin Takagishi, a big part of this Moreton City team last season. Ali's also moved on to Olympic FC, so they have lost some quite important first team players.
Absolutely, yeah, and I think that's the one thing at this level, Adam, is you have to always be looking to rebuild season on season, you know. Players like to sort of try and get the chance to move around, but you know, Knights, they'd really built something really special under Scott McDonald's time. They're looking to try and get that back with Alex Morrison.
And how they'd like a goal back at the moment. Moreton City again. Nicely playing through the thirds of the pitch here, and the chance to cross. Low one comes in. Cleared away. Collected by McAnally. He'll get it back. Chance to measure the cross again. It's a low one. Kroll putting it behind for a throw in.
Moreton City are looking really good. They're finding this gap, they're finding this space, and they look really up for this, Adam.
Well, I think there had been some talk that maybe with the long season and the Australian Championship that, you know, they may not be at their peak physical fitness, but judging by the first 20 minutes, they look well up for this.
I think they're looking here to just blow Gold Coast Knights away in the opening half. I tell you, if they get the next goal, it's going to be a long old night for Gold Coast Knights.
Yeah, next goal certainly is very important, as the old cliche goes. Throw in for Moreton City. Now Jankovic. Collected here by the goal scorer, Raftery. Cutting inside again, but losing out, but actually winning it back. Doing very well. Sayers. Oh, and then Millard. Oh. Now he's convinced he was tripped, but Mackenzie James not so. Have a look on the replay here.
I have to see this one back again. Yeah, it didn't look like he was clipped when I first seen it. I mean,
he tries to stay on his feet, to his credit, doesn't he? But yeah, maybe he should have just gone down straight away. Maybe that might have helped. But
I know. I do. I mean, I would. Obviously, I'm not a referee, Adam, and
who'd be a referee?
I would have given a foul for that. If I was in the middle. But maybe that's why I'm not.
Great turn there from Raftery, but he's ran that out for a throw-in. Yep, thankless job, the referee, for sure. Chested down by Russell and launched forward by Diaz. Looking for Moreton. He's not had much of a look in yet, has he?
Nah, he hasn't. It's been a bit of a lonely figure up there. He's getting to know his new teammates.
Walters going down and winning the free kick.
I didn't see an awful lot in that either, Adam.
No, it didn't look like too much. Blake Thompson, the man adjudged to have committed the foul, returning to Knights after a spell with Gold Coast United. James Murphy stood over this one. Might be the left boot of Murphy or possibly the right boot of Sayers.
It favours the left foot.
Indeed it is the left foot, curled in nicely, headed away. Collected by Millard again, he goes on a dart forward. And good defending there from Joe Russell, who's had to come all the way back here just to see some of the ball. Does very well to win that back and feed in Moreton. But again, there's Moreton City snapping away, winning it back.
Yeah, I think the only word for it at the moment is relentless. They're just putting so much pressure on Gold Coast Knights. They're not able to get their own half at all. Not been 22 minutes here.
Donnelly Fagan feeds it through and space here for Murphy. And it comes to the back post. Oh! So close to a third goal. It was Luka Jankovic. He's convinced it should be a corner.
Yeah, I think Kroll here makes one of the greatest defending headers I've seen.
Whipped in with some pace.
He does. Kroll somehow manages to get ahead of that. That is unbelievable defending from Kroll.
Yeah, good spot, Al, but
really
decision going against Moreton City again.
Yeah, really hard to see with the naked eye. We've got the replay.
We do have the benefit of the replay, which the referee doesn't,
But I think that should be 3-0.
Yeah, I think if Kroll doesn't get there, certainly Jankovic is going to score, right? And the ball just won't drop here for Knights, but it might do this time. Here they come. Attewell. Oh, he's done ever so well. Cuts it back. Inman over the top. That's probably as close as Gold Coast Knights have come.
Yeah, I think so. I think Martin had that chance, probably close as well there. It comes here to Inman. I'm not sure, is he trying to find the corner there as he look for someone at the back post? It's just a wee dink in there. I'm not quite sure what he's going for there.
Bit of a cross-come shot there, I think, from Brad Inman.
I think if the score's still 0-0, I think Inman's going to put his foot through that and go for goal. I think he's just questioning his decision there when he's in the final third.
Launch forward by Foster. Great distribution by the goalkeeper, and Diaz doing well with the recovering tackle. And, well, it looked like maybe a foul on Thompson. Play continuing. In it comes from Jankovic, and Kroll can step out of defence, but again there's a black shirt snapping away. Gives Donnelly Fagan that time. They're just not giving Gold Coast Knights any time or
not at all, no.
Space at the moment, are they?
Nothing at all. I mean, they're really making Knights work for it. I mean, every player from Knights has the ball. There's always 2 or 3 Moreton Cities around them.
Jankovic looking for Walters. Walters just hanging that up to the back post. Again, maybe like Inman before, a bit of a cross-come shot there from Marquez Walters.
Yeah, again, it was Martin this time. He's crowded out. Moreton City, as soon as they get the ball in that final third area, they pick it up. They're just so direct. Martin, again, cross comes short. I think he's a wee bit off balance as he puts his left foot around it. It just goes by the post. But, Moreton, I was going to say Gold Coast Knights, I mean, their point of view, they're going to be really frustrated about how they're giving up these chances to Moreton City.
It's picked up by Inman. Again, Moreton City, they just can't hold on to the ball. King will come forward. This is Attewell, who's been at Brisbane Raw B. Leonard Attewell actually been capped by Papua New Guinea as well. Diaz. Now Russell, who's drifted wide, looking to cut inside. Great tackle from Donnelly Fagan. Oh, and then Russell from behind. And I wonder what the referee's going to do here. Certainly it was a foul. Don't think he's going to go to his pockets.
I mean, for more frustration than anything in there for Joe Russell. He definitely doesn't get the ball there, despite the claims of the striker. But what do you say? That's a striker's challenge, Adam.
You could describe it as that, yes. Mackenzie James electing to keep his cards in his pocket that time, which I think is probably the right decision.
I think it's a smart thing to do. You know, he knows, there's no malice in that tackle. Common sense prevailed.
Moreton City looking to take the quick throw in. Raftery cutting inside, still going. And in the end, there was just enough red shirts there to get it away. They just look so dangerous when they come forward, Moreton City.
And there's nowhere for Gold Coast Knights to play their football. As soon as they win it, they look to try and get the park quickly themselves, and they're just crowded out.
Inman. I suppose the question is if they can maintain it over 90 minutes, Al.
Absolutely,
I mean, we're just, not even half an hour in. Inman, oh, now some space. This is Merida, and he might have a chance here. Still going. Oh, and he's blazed it over. What an opportunity there for Gold Coast Knights to get back in the game.
Oh,
and it was the new signing, Yuto Merida.
Merida has to score there. You know, Knights haven't had much chances. He does so well. He does all the hard work, and he's in front of goal. Maybe Foster does enough just to put him off, but he's got to at least hit the target or something. He's fired wide, and that was a right good chance for the Wayside.
28 minutes gone here at Walter Park. It's still Moreton City Excelsior 2, Gold Coast Knights 0. Marquez Walters after 6 minutes. And then Gage Raftery adding a second after 18. But what a chance there for Gold Coast Knights.
I think that's just,
Merita on debut.
So I think that just shows to Moreton City Excelsior that Knights do have a bit in them still, you know. Yes, they're playing really well, but the Wayside are still in this.
Well, they say 2-0 is the most dangerous lead, don't they? So, yeah, certainly like we said earlier, the next goal in this one is going to be critical. It was almost Gold Coast Knights who half the deficit. Some wayward finishing there from Merita. Diagonal ball over the top. Oh, and Araz has to improvise there. He was out of his area. Did well in the end, the goalkeeper. And then Attewell doing well. Forward by Kemble.
This is better.
Now it's Tyson Martin, just got the ball stuck under his feet there, and just momentum of the attack as the ball is played in, but too close to Nathan Foster. But yeah, better from Knights.
Yeah, a lot better. I mean, they work it into a little bit of space there. Could be, like you said, that Moreton City is beginning to tire a little bit. The delivery just too close to Foster.
Raftery, who's got his old Broadmeadow teammates Cody Nankaro amongst the Gold Coast Knights substitutes this evening as well. Is quite a youthful Gold Coast Knights bench. Joel's brother David amongst the substitutes as well. Sure we'll see him at some stage. Nice turn from Sayers. Now Millard, first time cross. He's overhit that one and into that crowd behind.
Yeah, that ton from Sayers, he's just really leading by example in the middle of the park there. Sayers' delivery is a little bit disappointing, but Moreton City just showing a different side of their game. Yeah, there's a bit of a slower build-up.
Yeah, Lachlan Sayers, who's been handed the captaincy, of course, with Declan Smith missing for this season. Throw in going the way of the home side. I think Max King had something to say there about that decision.
I don't think he was too pleased.
I don't think he agreed, did he? No. Well, Moreton City, Excelsior, Al, of course, they've been in the last 3 grand finals. I mean, I guess the first one was Moreton Bay United before they obviously amalgamated. But yeah, what a run they're on. Hey, it's we'll just cut off as they look to attack again. This time, attack doesn't come to anything. Knights trying to hit them on the counter. Bit of a loose back pass there from Murphy, but Foster again showing his prowess with his feet. But yeah, what a run they're on under Cam Miller, Al. It's you know, superb, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's I think now they've ticked off the winning the league. I think that was a big thing for Cam Miller. And I think when Moreton City, Moreton Bay and Albany Creek Excelsior merged, I think that was big for both clubs. And you can see the success it's had for them. So, I mean, it's onwards and upwards. What I love about NPL Queensland is it's just been, you know, we had Lions, you know, and now we've got Moreton City, Excelsior. You've got so many top quality clubs, Peninsula Power in there. Brisbane City, it's exciting, really exciting.
Yeah, certainly one of the most open leagues we can remember in a long time. The quality's getting higher and higher each season, and it's being showcased right here this evening with these two sides. Always an ambitious attempt there from Donnelly Fagan, we'll say.
I tell you, it wasn't too far away. It wasn't too far away at all. Just trying to capture Araz off his line.
King looking for support, playing down the line. Collected by Murphy.
I was going to say that Donnelly Fagan was channeling his inner Kenny McLean. You know what I mean?
Of course, that famous goal for your beloved Scotland. Still fresh in the memory, clearly.
It is.
Not going to forget that one for a while.
Not at all. Not one bit.
I did put on my England shirt tonight just to try and rile Al. Spotted that straight away when I walked in.
Yeah, I thought about leaving.
Well, I'm glad you stayed. And here come Gold Coast Knights. It's Russell. Important tackle from McAnally. Ball forward from Donnelly Fagan. Taken down nicely by Kroll. Kemble. Moreton Bay, they just look so assured in possession. Gage Raftery looks like he's been playing there for years, doesn't he, Al? The way he's just fitted in seamlessly.
I mean, this first 5 minutes or so, Gold Coast Knights looked really composed, but then after that, Moreton City Excelsior have been tremendous. This is probably the best first half I've seen of Moreton City Excelsior in a big game like this.
Yeah, certainly laying down an early marker so far. Walters gets a little 1-2. Intercepted by Thompson. Given away cheaply. Raftery. Will be a Moreton City throw-in. Taken by Murphy. Gold Coast can get it forward. Little layoff from Marita. Now Inman's got space to move and he drives forward. Has options left and right, just behind Russell, but it's collected here by Attewell. He has the shot. He's hit the bar. What an effort there from Gold Coast Knights. And that rattled the crossbar.
Well, that's much better. Absolutely much better from Gold Coast Knights. They hit Moreton City on the counter. I think it is Attawell. Or is it Kimberley?
Leonard Attawell, I think it was, just cutting in.
On his
unleashing that on the right boot. There was no way Foster was getting near that. Again, just a reminder for Moreton City.
I mean, that's it. I mean, the counter-attack, that's where Gold Coast Knights are going to get their chances, I think, Adam. You know, you can tell they've sort of changed the way they're playing. They're happy to sit off and let Moreton City bring the game to them, and then they'll try and hit in the counter. I think that's the respect that Moreton City's earned in this half.
Just under 10 minutes to go. Moreton City just happy just to knock this about as they do go forward and just play it through the lines, and out to Walters. He's got McAnally outside, might not need him, tries to catch out Araz at the near post, probably not the right option in the end.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so, but your number 9, he's always going to have a shot of goal when he sees the goal, isn't he? So gets the ball here, he cuts back onto that right peg, and he is really good there. Just not the best of strikes.
Kroll looking for options. Attawell, who just rattled the crossbar just a minute or two ago. Kemble. Moreton City can pick it up and go again with Marquez Walters. Looking to take on Thompson. Lay off to the edge of the box. Sayers still going. Again, Moreton City just get crowded out. Gold Coast Knights can get it away. Nice footwork there. Martin. Layoff from Inman. Martin again. Gold Coast Knights looking for the foul. Referee waving play on.
You can hear the frustration coming from the Gold Coast Knights bench.
Millard just being forced back. Renicki. He's finding Raftery. He'll fancy his chances here. It's Raftery. Oh, and he's just tried to squeeze that into the bottom corner. Sort of shades of his earlier goal there, Al.
Absolutely. I mean, what a ball this is in a pickup. He's always looking to get onto his right foot, his favoured right side here. Catch, keep it in near post, but good save for Hans. Moreton City are so positive as soon as they pick the ball up, Adam.
Yeah, just looking to try and get forward as quickly as they can and play it through the lines. Yeah, do play an attractive brand of football. I'm sure there'll be other teams taking note of Cam Miller's progress with this team. I'm sure, and of course, that run in the Australian Championship as well. His stock is quite high at the moment.
And he's earned that, quite rightly.
Was a former player when they were Moreton Bay United, before deciding coaching was probably going to be his future, and yeah, hasn't made a bad fist of it so far, has he? Inman. Russell. Finding support from Martin. They're just looking for an opening here, Gold Coast Knights. Diaz, low cross in. Eventually hacked away by Moreton City, but it's won back well by Thompson. Kemble. Attawell. Russell. It's given away, and a chance now. Moreton City just trying to get that ball forward straight away.
With a Crowley interception there, I think.
Inman looking to evade his marker, and a great tackle there. And now Walters with space to move in. Flag has stayed down. It's Marquez Walters into the box. Walters! And that is a great block there from Blake Thompson.
I mean, again, it's like Knights are in a good area. They give up the ball. Moreton City hitting them so hard on the counter. Walters here, yeah, trying to get on his right foot. It's good defending from Thompson. I mean, him and King, takes two of them to take him. I think if Thompson doesn't come across, I think Martez has got the pace off of Kroll.
Yeah, he's stretching that defence, isn't he, Marquez Walters?
That's where the game's at now for Knights. They have to go for it, but they have to be careful with players the Walters up top.
The left foot of James Murphy will be taking this corner. Moreton City trying to get a third goal, just 3.5 minutes till half time. It's a low one. Out of play for a throw in.
I think you're very kind there, Adam, with that low one. I don't think he meant that.
Not his best. Here come Moreton City. Working it nicely.
Just flagged for offside, yeah.
Yeah, Latham done there, I think, just trying to thread that through.
Keep it then.
Do you think Knights will take it back in the sheds at 2-0 now if you offered it to them?
I think they will, yeah. I think they've been surprised at Moreton City's take on this game, to be honest. I don't think they were expecting Moreton City to come out all guns blazing like they did.
Well, shouldn't be too much in the way of stoppage time, if any at all, I think. Can't really recall any stoppages that we've had. It's been pretty relentless.
Yeah.
First 43 minutes.
Just 2 goals, really.
Yeah. Knights now with a chance. Marita. Martin. He'll get it back here. Now Kroll. Attewell looking to get forward. It's back to Martin. Now Kemble. Thompson. Oh, it's a good ball there and low cross in, well defended. Very well defended by Moreton City.
I think Diaz has to do a bit better there, Adam. You know, Gold Coast Knights have struggled to get chances. He's just got to get that ball in the box. Got to lift it a little more if he has to. You see, every single time Gold Coast Knights, have a player in space, there's always 2 Moreton City Excelsior players there, which is just, exceptional.
Fagan playing it back. Moreton City just happy to play out the remainder of this first half. 40 seconds or so. Gold Coast Knights have had their moments in this first half. It was Yuto Marita with a golden opportunity, and then Leonard Attewell smashing the ball against the crossbar just minutes later.
Yeah, I think Martin's chance as well, when it was still 0-0 from the corner inside the box. That was a good chance for Knights, but at that time, you didn't realise that chances were going to become so far in between.
And now Walters, but the flag is up. Much to the annoyance of the crowd behind him there. As we do move into first half stoppage time at Walter Park. Diaz. Russell.
Drop.
That throw in celebrated heartily there. Just Max King just limping out of that tackle there. You can see, obviously, one for the physio to perhaps look at half-time. Wonder if we will see any changes from Alex Morrison.
I think there has to be some change from Gold Coast Knights, even if that is a tweak in the style or something, because it's obviously not working quite as well.
He certainly does have some attacking options on the bench, Alex Morrison. I mentioned Cody Nankaro, also David Russell, Tanaj Kuntz, who's been a prolific scorer in the under-23s as well, so he does have options there. Well, that is half-time and an absolute rip-roarer of the first half here at Walter Park. What a way to get the NPL Men's Queensland season underway. Moreton City Excelsior with a 2-goal lead. That man Marquez Walters against his old club after just 6 minutes. And then Gage Raftery, the American, on debut to make it 2-0 on 18 minutes. Make sure you join us for the second half here on FQTV. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back. Second half about to get underway here at Walter Park. It's the home side with that 2-0 advantage. Adam Cattell with Alan Kroll in the commentary box for you this evening as Moreton City get us back underway with that 2-goal lead given to them by Marquez Walters and then Gage Raftery. Inside 15 minutes to leave the night shell-shocked. Knights who did rattle the bar through Leonard Attewell as the ball is played in by Moreton City.
There's like a couple of changes have come on there, Adam, for Gold Coast Knights. I think Nancaro's on the park.
Yeah, Cody Nancaro there.
David Russell as well.
Yeah, David Russell, number 11. So yeah, a couple of changes to give to you as Moreton City play it in, but Araz plucks that out of the air. Unsurprising that Alex Morrison, I guess, given the scoreline, makes those changes.
Yeah, absolutely. They needed to change something. I think you can see Diaz has sort of moved centrally, which is not surprising because you've seen in that first half how much space Rafferty was getting on Diaz. I think that's a good change. I believe it's David Russell was the man that's gone out that side. Well, yeah. We'll see how they line up.
We will see. We'll give it to you as we can as the throw-in is taken long down the line. Little back heel there. Inman. Cover there from Moreton City. Collected by Sayers, now Donnelly Fagan. Oh, and he's shanked that one out for a throw-in. Maybe a little shuffle in formation for Alex Morrison. Cody Nancaro, attacking player, was a teammate of Gage Raftery's at Broadmeadow Magic as he plays that ball in low and it's well held there by Nathan Foster. Lovely little 1-2 there. Ball played back. Donnelly Fagan. Jankovic. Walters looking to turn. Marshalled well there by Shelford Diaz. Header by Donnelly Fagan. Now the substitute Nancaro. Long ball forward, but easy one there for Nathan Foster. I'm thinking Yuto Mirito may have been one of the Gold Coast Knights players to have made way. King. Attewell. Checks back. Now King. Skips past the first tackle. Getting some close attention there from Moreton City. Attewell. Oh, superb time tackle there.
Yeah, had to time that perfectly there, didn't they? Great sliding challenge.
Should mention this game is also doubling as the Football Foundation Trophy, so there is some silverware online tonight. Moreton City, of course, last year's premiers, taking on Gold Coast Knights, who were actually the Kappa Queensland Cup winners. Al, I think that was a game that you called at Perry Park.
Yeah,
defeating Brisbane City.
They were sensational that day. I think it was man Walters that played really well, and Martin as well. They were really good. Well earned that piece of silverware.
But sadly, No top four finish for Gold Coast Knights. Finishing out with the top four, first time in a while. Did enjoy some very successful years under Scott McDonald.
I think a club like Gold Coast Knights, I think top four just has to be a minimum requirement.
Minimum, yeah. Donnelly Fagan. Got Millard making the run, here he is. Millard trying to find Walters, has been forced into the corner flag. Throwing for Moreton City, right in the corner there.
I think Attawell was really making sure he felt it.
Millard. Yep, close attention there from Leonard Attawell. In the end, it's good defending, goal kick. I think Cam Miller certainly questioning that decision. I think
yeah, he's definitely not happy at all there, Adam. I think he thought that was a corner.
Yeah, I think he may have done. He certainly wasn't happy with something there, was he? The fourth official there just having to go and have a quiet word in his ear. Play continues.
Just the passion from him, eh? Like he's slides 2-0 up, but
yep.
just wants to win.
Well, he's been used to a lot of success in his first 3 years in charge here. His side are defending this 2-goal lead. Russell fancies a go. Not troubling Nathan Foster.
I think it was Joe Russell initially. You know, he picks the ball up, he holds it, he finds Inman. Inman's working it well, trying to find space. It's a bit better for Gold Coast Knights. I think Moreton City Excelsior, they just, you know, they get back, they make it really narrow and hard to play through. So, you know, David Russell's quite rightly to have a wee crack when he just come on the park.
David Russell, who was with the Brisbane Roar B last season.
I think it's good for players, you know, to come through that Brisbane Roar B side and come into a team like Gold Coast Knights with a lot of expectation, how they can handle it.
Another former Raw B player there in Leonard Attawell. Daniel Diaz as well, looks like he's joined. Been a half-time introduction. Oh, and just poor control that time from Attawell. Daniel Diaz, who spent the second half of last season at Eastern Suburbs. Alex Morrison just passing on his instructions there. Header from King. It will be a Gold Coast Knights free kick. Inman will be stood over this one. How they'd love a goal back now, Gold Coast Knights. Inman curled in, headed away by the first defender. Walters picks it up. Donnelly Fagan. Given away and collected by Nankaro.
Go, Brad. Oh, look. Get higher, Lenny. Go, Lenny. Go, Lenny.
Kroll.
That's the ball. Great ball, Rookie.
Attawell again, we've seen how good he can be coming forward. Martin. It's Just overhit. But it's better here from Gold Coast Knights.
Come on, come on.
10 minutes gone in the second half.
Go in, great ball, son. Hey, come on, come on. Guys, here's the space there.
Now ball over the top, finds Walters. Angle is tight. Oh, and it's hit the bar. And Araz got a touch. And it goes down as a very good save. Marcus Walters again. Stretching this Gold Coast Knights defence. Really tight angle. Pushed onto the post, onto the crossbar by Araz. It was a bit of an unorthodox save, Al.
Yeah, definitely unorthodox. I think Walters, when he's in behind, got so much pace there, and Kroll doesn't get a touch on that. You know, he's not keeping up with Walters, and that's what I caught. It was a good save in the end, I think.
Well, both teams have now hit the woodwork. Attewell goes down, and I think they'll need some treatment here, both players.
Yeah, I think it's the right decision there from referee. Both players coming together. Oh, yeah.
Dylan Manicki, I think, as well as the Moreton City player. Just holding his head, of course, head injuries.
Yeah, I think he's ended up getting a boot to the head there.
In fact, it's Trent Millard, my apologies there, who was the Moreton City player down, thankfully now back onto his feet. I think it has been a game played in a very good, healthy, competitive spirits, but referee has had plenty to sort out, hasn't he, Al?
Yeah. I mean, it's been a really good game, Two sets of two teams really looking to win. Very competitive, but you know, not over the top either. So it's really good to see. I think the referee so far has handled the game really well.
I think both players just being asked just to make their way to the side of the pitch, as is protocol. King takes a free kick short, gets it back from Kroll. Both players now back on the pitch, and here is Attewell, who can line up this cross to the back stick. Moreton City Excelsior defending well. Certainly the change of personnel from Alex Morrison seems to have had a desired effect so far. And obviously not on the scoreboard, but Gold Coast Knights looking pretty lively here.
Yeah, it's definitely a foul there. I think just a little push to the back. But you're right, I think Gold Coast Knights second half seem to be a lot more settled. They're getting a lot more time in the ball than they did in that opening half. But then, in saying that, it was, you know, first 5-10 minutes, Gold Coast Knights were okay at 40-45. And like you said, it was always going to be difficult for Moreton City Excelsior to keep that pressure going.
Yeah, certainly has probably been a drop in tempo from the home side, but I think that's to be expected. That's a nice pass there to release Murphy. Still going here. There's a shot and it's palmed away and it's tapped in by Jankovic. The flag stays down and Moreton City Excelsior have a third. Luki Jankovic is the scorer.
Well, isn't that just the commentator's curse? You know, you say that Moreton City have dropped the tempo, and then that Murphy runs the length of the park, fires it in. I think Arans is going to be a little bit disappointed with his save, and he doesn't really have the support from the defenders around him when he flaps it back out, but it falls perfectly for Jankovic as he just taps it home. And 3-0 now. It's a long, long old way back for Gold Coast Knights, Adam.
It certainly is. Luka Jankovic, who joined the club at the start of the Australian Championship, spent last season with St George Willawong in the NPL Queensland, was one of their star performers despite their relegation. And he's got the third goal here just before the hour mark.
Let's go.
And like you say, Al, yeah, it's going to be a long way back now for Gold Coast Knights.
Absolutely, but I think they're just going to keep doing what they were doing, you know. I mean, in that first half, it was the same thing, you know. They played really well, they lost that goal, and then they sort of lost their momentum, and they just allowed, well, Moreton City really stepped up a gear. So they need to just keep going, keep plugging away.
Well, they've won it back there, and Lathan Dunn just has an issue. Looks like he's not going to require treatment.
Well, you talked there about Jankovic's time at St George Willawong. That's another, you know, a cracking story in football Brisbane, football Queensland with their promotions, you know, all the way down to the Brisbane era. I remember watching them, St George Willawong, with really big games against Albany Creek Excelsior, you know, so come a long way, and Jankovic was there for some of that.
Yeah, certainly benefits of the new pyramid system here in football Queensland. There's a header from the goal scorer Jankovic, flicked on now by Inman. Russell. Now David Russell giving chase. Held up by Murphy. Diaz. Back to Nankaro. Goes for a Knights throw-in. Cody Nankaro across to take it. As I mentioned, yeah, he was also at Broadmeadow Magic last season. Cody Nankaro, a teammate of Gage Raftery. Oh, nice play there as the ball is struck in low. Marquez. And a bit of a wrestling match now with Shelford Diaz. Oh, and now it is starting.
Everyone's getting involved now, I think. Shelford Diaz is just trying to prevent Moreton City Excelsior hit the counter. The referee's just got to keep the cool here.
He has got that yellow card in his pocket. Looks like tempers have been cooled slightly. I've been saying it had been a pretty competitive, friendly game so far, but there you are. There is another commentator's curse for you. I think Diaz and Marquez Walters there, former teammates last season, as the Mackenzie James just consulting his assistant referee. I think we are going to see our first booking, or bookings perhaps.
Yeah, I think it's right. I mean, I think he's just asking, you know, who else got involved? Who else got involved there? You know, but it's not surprising. Yellow card's going to come out. I mean, Diaz. So Diaz, obviously, it's going to be a yellow card for that pull. But then the afters, you know, it's not needed.
No, I'm sure that crowd didn't mind it actually.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Of
you like
course.
to see it in the crowd,
Yeah.
don't you? But you know, it was all seems like we're all friends again. I think that is a yellow card for Shelford Diaz. Quite sure who the yellow card to the Moreton City player was.
Yeah, I didn't catch the yellow card there for Moreton City Excelsior, but
We will restart with a Moreton City free kick. Cleared long by Foster. Now Raftery. Beaten to it by his former teammate Nankaro. It's out of play. We'll go for a Gold Coast Knights throw in.
just for some confirmation there, Adam, it was Rafferty who was yellow carded for Moreton City Excelsior.
Thanks, Al. Gage Raftery has a goal and a yellow card to his name this evening now. And Willie Fagan spreads the play. Nice takedown here by Dunn. We'll go for a Moreton throw-in.
I mean, the diagonal pass for Moreton City Excelsior has been exceptional, hasn't it? I mean, I've had a few chances in that first half. Great control from Dunn. Some changes happening on the bench there,
yeah, a little talk there amongst Cam Miller and his coaching staff. I think we might be seeing a Moreton City change in the next few minutes. Do have Darcy Safrasinger amongst the substitutes. Young striker actually started in their FQPL 2 side at the beginning of last season before being promoted into the NPL squad. Also Joe Scott as well. He scored some important goals here for Moreton City over the years. I think he is coming back from injury, Joe Scott, so again might be seeing him. Millard playing through the middle, and they're playing it over the top, and they might be in here. It's Marquez Walters. Oh, and he's put it wide. Oh. Can you believe it?
No, I can't, Adam. I mean, what a ball again over the top. Moreton City, they win the ball in the middle of the park. Immediately up and over it goes. Walters in behind. He's got to hit the target there, but looking for his second of the night. That's Kroll.
He just sort of overfought it that time. Marquez maybe just had too much time to think about it. But yeah, you'd put the proverbial mortgage on him making it 4-0 there.
That's it.
As you say, I think Gold Coast Knights player does have a problem here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Atterwell there.
Atterwell, yeah, I think he did take a knock a bit earlier in the second half. I wonder if this might be the last we see of him.
I don't know
if he's just pointing to his groin area there. I don't know if he's just felt something there. Has looked lively going forward, I've got to say. Leonard Atwell, of course, did rattle the crossbar in the first half, and sure he's been keen to get back out there.
Yeah, he's one of the better players for Gold Coast Knights. I think they'll be disappointed if he's having to come off, you know. Similar to that first half, you know, Knights did really well. They conceded the goal and they sort of lost it. That's sort of the way it's kind of gone the second half, Adam.
Now Jankovic cuts inside. Oh, and then given away. Taken by Martin. That's a nice play from Gold Coast Knights. Russell into Martin. Atterwell, who's now rejoined the action. For how long we shall find out, as Dunn has space here. First time crossing across the box, and it's put behind for a Moreton corner.
Yeah, Dunn, he's just sort of sitting in that pocket. If you see it, you know, as soon as Knights lose the ball, Moreton City are straight up there. They know exactly where Dunn's going to be. They hit him. Good defending in the end.
Yeah, they are leaving some space, Gold Coast Knights, of course. Guess they've got to gamble a little bit. Being 3-0 down, they are going to leave some space there for Moreton City to exploit. Again, the left foot of James Murphy to take this corner.
Here we go, Sam.
And it comes from him, near post. Headed away by Martin. And a poor touch there from Inman.
Yeah, I think that's summing up Gold Coast Knights' night, to be honest.
Millard not in a particular hurry to take this throw in. Still we wait. Now, I wonder what the referee's going to do here. No, I think they do take it in the end.
Yeah, I think quick yellow card was given there, Adam.
Now David Russell will scamper forward. Oh, and he just tried to find Inman, but just telegraphed the pass slightly.
Yeah, you can hear the cries from the bench. He's telling Russell, you know, don't give up on it. Keep fighting, you know. Probably wasn't the right pass to make. Difficult pass. Sometimes
Martin
easy
with
balls
the
this one.
long diagonal. It's chested down, but they might let in Inman. And then Brad Inman will pull one back for Gold Coast Knights. It'll go down as a defensive error. But with 20 minutes to go, Gold Coast Knights pull a goal back.
Yeah, it was a bit of a short ball. You know, Inman does really well to snap on it, get the goal. Is it Millard who tries to play it back to Foster? Really good play though from Inman, not to give up on it. And that's the captain just trying to drag his team back into this game. Could they possibly do it in the last 20 minutes?
Maybe my score draw might come to fruition, who knows? Stranger things have happened. Well, Brad Inman opens his account for the 2026 season.
So, captain shown the way.
Good Corey.
Well, certainly another Gold Coast Knights goal now would make it very interesting. Here is the goal scorer Inman, but loses out. Lathan Dunn.
Good Brad. Time.
Ball stays in. King down the line. Oh, and then Russell just taking a knock there. I think they're just asking about Millard there, just thumping that ball into the advertised hoarding.
Tonight.
Trent Millard, who's had a spell at Gold Coast Knights before, and he's also a former Lions FC player.
Yeah, he's played for the top sides in Queensland, so he knows what it means and how to get on the winner.
Down the line, finding Walters. They'll settle for that, Moreton City. Little ball through, not finding Walters that time. Just wonder if we are going to see this Moreton City substitution soon. I feel like maybe they could do with freshening up now, Al.
Absolutely, yeah. They just sort of need that injection of energy into the side, especially in the middle of the park. They're still looking good. They're still looking very dangerous on the counter, but I think Gold Coast Knights starting to get a little bit more of the ball. I think the change from Gold Coast Knights has worked. I mean, Moreton City are just well drilled. They know exactly what they want to do. They're playing so well, but Gold Coast Knights, that little change, a little tweak, you know, Martin playing a little bit further forward in the middle, and Inman getting a lot closer to Russell, I think, has made a real impact.
Certainly some food for thought for Alex Morrison when he's reflecting on this game post-match. Obviously, it's a long season, 21 games to go after this one.
And like you said last season, you know, Moreton City did comfortably win here, and Knights won down the coast, so you never know.
Attawell, who seems to have shrugged off that earlier problem he had. Diaz. Gold Coast Knights, who in their last outing lost 3-1 away at Rabina. And the Kappa Pro. Oh, and then a late challenge there by Lathan Dunn. And an easy decision from Mackenzie James. No complaints there from Lathan Dunn. It was late.
Yeah.
Left his mark on this. Attawell again's the unfortunate man.
Yeah, he's looking a bit worse off there, Attawell. It's one of those ones, you know, you want your players to be committed and go for the ball, but you know, I think that's just endangering Attawell a little bit there. Right in the, I think that's where he was complaining about earlier too, Adam. So
Yeah.
and like
Yeah,
you said, he's been a real threat for Gold Coast Knights.
He has. I just wonder if Alex Morrison might just take those earlier knocks he's had into account and whether he will be tempted into making another change. Like I said, long season ahead. Certainly wouldn't want to lose a player like Leonard Attewell in the first round. Wonder if it's just a little bit of cramp there as well. Being helped back onto his feet by the Gold Coast Knights physio. I think he's a tough cookie, this kid, I think we can say.
He certainly wants to keep playing. Yeah.
As I said, he's been capped by the PNG national team, Leonard Attewell. It looks like he is going to stay on, much to his credit. It's going to be Brad Inman.
Capped for the Scotland under-21s.
Indeed, yes, as it comes, and it's taken by Foster. I just wondered for a split second whether that was just going to fly into the top corner.
I think it's a bit frustrating for Gold Coast Knights though, because they're in such a good area there with Attewell. That Inman, you'd expect a player his quality putting a bit of ball into the box.
Connolly Fagan. They work it through the middle. Raftery. In it comes from Murphy on it. Great defending from nearly under his own crossbar there by Luke Kroll.
Yeah, he had to hit it over the bar. Again, Moreton City Excelsior finding the space, finding the gaps. Good little ball into the box here, and Kroll. I mean, that's good. Does it come off his back?
It may have done there, actually, yeah. He's just had to get something on it, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, so it doesn't need to be said, but Gold Coast Knight can't afford to score here, to concede another one. Moreton City Excelsior probably looking just to put this beyond any doubt.
Cam Miller again there in discussions with his technical team. Still, we await any changes from Moreton City. Murphy carefully placing the ball here in the quadrant. Maybe a little bit of gamesmanship here by Moreton City, perhaps. Just eat up a few seconds. Corner is eventually taken in. Up go the heads, and it's plucked out the air by Araz. And then referee quick to stop it. And there is a Moreton City player down. He was very quick to call for medical attention.
It's Walters. Walters down there, yeah. Marquez Walters.
It is Walters, yeah.
Yeah, I think Aranz jumps up to punch it clear. I think he may have caught Walters without seeing the replay. The referee, yeah, like you said, very quickly to call in the physio. But what a start to the NPL season, Adam. I mean, Moreton City Excelsior really, they couldn't have asked for a better 77 minutes here.
Yeah, I mean, well, they certainly, I guess, came into the national consciousness during that semi-final run to the Australian Championship, and yeah, just carried on from where they've left off, haven't they, this evening? Thankfully, Marquez Walters is able just to make his way to the sideline. Looks like he's going to be able to re-enter the fray. And a restart with a drop ball. Just over 10 minutes left in this one at Walter Park. Moreton City Excelsior with that 3-1 lead. Ball played down the line. Defending there from Diaz. Did well to keep that in as well. Nankaro now being forced back and conceding the throw in. Murphy with the throw. Walters back on the pitch. And then the miscontrol there from Raftery. I think we are going to see a change. Double change, in fact, for Moreton City. Joe Scott, number 11. And Darcy Safra-Singh, number 19, ready to come on for this final 10 minutes or so. Lathan Dunn put in a good shift tonight. Have to give you that other change when as we see it, as Scott immediately onto the ball.
I think it might have been Yankovic, Adam.
Yeah, I wonder if he's just had to make his way off to the closest point.
I'd say so.
To the side of the pitch, maybe why we didn't see him on camera there. Joe Scott, scorer of many an important goal in Moreton City colours over the years. Remember his winner against Perth Glory back in the 2024 Australia Cup. Sayers, fancy footwork. Knights winning it back though. Nankaro all the way back to Araz, who will clear halfway. He's again picked up by Moreton City. Nice bit of skill from Murphy, just stands up that cross to the back post. There's Walters. Can't keep the header down.
Oh, it was great play from Murphy out there. So composed, comfortable, gets the ball into the box.
He's a very accomplished player, James Murphy, isn't he? The old twinkle toes there on the far side, and Walters, again, probably disappointed not to hit the target there.
Absolutely, yeah. He's leaning back as the ball comes in. He's a wee bit behind him.
He's actually a very good header of the ball, Marquez Walters. Probably not what he's mainly noted for, but has scored many headers for Moreton City over the past few seasons.
Ref, sub. Yeah, you're going to let me know more in advance, you know? That's right. I'll just wait. Yeah.
Someone just talking about possibly another sub there coming up.
Yeah, I think it's a Gold Coast Knights change.
It did sound like it might have been a Scottish voice there, Owen. You certainly
thinking,
picked that one up early.
Alex.
Scott leaving this free kick for Donnelly Fagan.
David!
And there is a change.
David, go on the 9!
Number 16, Tanaj Kuntz, will come on.
Russell's man that comes off.
Tonight, get back in! Tonight, get in!
Joel Russell making way. Has been a prolific scorer in the under-23s, Tanaj Kuntz, and getting his chance with the first team as that pass is overhit. Seven minutes plus stoppages for Gold Coast Knights to try and force their way back into this game.
Come on, Davey!
Diaz into Martin, who turns away. There's that long diagonal ball. It's a good pass.
Great ball.
Attawell looking to try and bypass Millard. He's actually thought that was going to go for a corner, but they've kept it in, and then they'll give away the foul. It'll be disappointing there for Gold Coast Knights. It was looking promising there.
I think it was really good defending from Moreton City. Excelsior, Gold Coast Knights thought they were going to win that corner. Moreton City doing everything possible to prevent the ball getting into their box. We've done both sides of the game really well tonight.
Yeah, I mean, who would be your pick for man of the match? I'll put you on the spot. There's quite a few contenders there, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, there is all over the park. I mean, it's got to be a Moreton City Excelsior player for me. You know, I think I'm going to go for Rafferty. I think he's been all over the park, scored good goal, and he's been involved in a lot of things good. And he's really the defence, winning the ball in the middle of the park. I think it's been really it's been the most important thing I think for Moreton City Excelsior, cutting those counter attacks.
Looking like maybe the loss of Seita Murai and Kenshin Takagishi maybe softened that blow, judging on what we've seen from Gage Raftery tonight. He's got some defending to do here up against Cody Nankara. Kroll. And it comes from him. So shepherded out by Murphy for a goal kick.
Yeah, it's just going to eat in a few more seconds for Moreton City to hold on for. Another change here.
I think it is Leonard Atterwell finally having a well-earned rest. Ollie Reid coming on in his place. Ollie Reid, who's been promoted from the under-23s, actually captained the side to an under-18s Kappa Queensland Cup last year, and also an under-23 grand final.
Well,
he's going to get some NPL minutes now.
5 minutes to impress.
Diaz snapping into that tackle. They come away with it now. Moreton City, it's Safra Singh running at this defence. Walters. Up against two Gold Coast Knights. Goes down clutching his face, and referee has given a free kick.
Yeah, might just have to see that one back. It was Walters, he always looked to try and get the ball at the corner there, try and win a corner. Yeah, Kroll just leaning on him, catching him in the face. It's a free kick, is it gone? A free kick for Moreton City?
I think yes, looks like it is going to be a free kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, no great urgency from Moreton City to take this one, as you'd expect, with a 2-goal lead going into the final 3 minutes. Joe Scott stood over this one. Don't think Moreton City will be sending too many players into the box.
Interesting to know if they're just going to play it in here. Looks like they are.
Taken short in the end, and there's a shot.
Oh.
That defended by Luke Kroll.
Thought it might have hit him in the knackers there.
The unmentionables.
Yeah.
Inman going down, and play allowed to continue. Safra Singh coming away with the ball. Nice dummy there from Walters. Raftery. Oh, and then given away.
As soon as I give him man of the match.
Yes, he heard you'd give him man of the match, so he thought, I better give it away.
Yeah, makes his first mistake of the match.
There's another mistake, and it's actually Raftery who profits from it that time. Walters. He'll be quite happy to see that one go for a throw-in. You're probably thinking Moreton City are home and hosed from now, with less than 2 minutes of normal time remaining.
Yeah, I just can't see how Gold Coast Knights are going to find 2 goals in 3 or 4 minutes if added on time. I think Moreton City have done enough here.
Really is now or never for Gold Coast Knights if they are going to stage what would be an astonishing comeback. But I think they'll probably still take away some positives from tonight's performance, Al. Certainly some of the debutants, Atterwell in particular, catching the eye.
Yeah, absolutely, and the changes in the second half, really brought them back into this game. Yeah, young players getting a bit of time. Nankaro.
And then Nankaro, who's just caught there by Donnelly Fagan. That will be another yellow card.
There's quite a few yellow cards in the end. From the moment you said there's another one there. That was David Russell booked as well, but it's the yellow cards coming out ever since you said it's been a good game.
Ball in the corner. with Russell. He comes away with the ball. In it comes, but just popped up there, I think, for Nathan Foster, who'll eat up a few more valuable seconds. Oh, and then a little bit of theatrics there, I think. Let's just get on with it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, and it's given away, and it's a chance at Inman. What a save, Nathan Foster. And eventually, play is stopped.
Gee, I mean, Moreton City just fell asleep there, I think, just to pass back straight to Brad Inman here.
Look how quickly Foster reacts, yeah.
Yeah, he's really lively. He doesn't want to concede a goal. I think Moreton City outfielders don't mind, but he's not. He's not conceding.
I mean, it was Inman who, of course, profited from a defensive mistake for his goal, and yeah, almost a repeat there.
Yeah, you can see the frustration in the captain. He knows, it would have been still, a big uphill battle, but scoring there, that's...
yeah, would have made for an interesting couple of minutes, but...
Certainly would have done.
Moreton City getting away with it.
You're not going to be gifted a better chance.
David Russell. He goes down, and the Gold Coast Knights bench are up in unison.
Yeah. Calls for a bench is already on a yellow.
Got to say, David Russell, another player who's made a good impression since coming on.
Yeah, he's got a bit about him, David Russell, a bit of pace. Skillful, he's been good areas. It's been a frustrating night. I mean, another thing for Gold Coast Knights is, they didn't 3-0 down and they kept going, they didn't drop their heads. They kept trying to get back into the game.
Long throw in over the top, looking again for Marquez Walters. Oh, and he slipped it in! It'll go down as a goalkeeping error. Marquez Walters won't mind. There's the backflip. He is back at Walter Park and has his second. There's a Shark celebration. Don't the fans love it? Moreton City with the icing on the cake.
I mean, there's goal number 2 for Walters. He's had a few cracks in it tonight. It's a good finish. Rans will be disappointed. You can't be beaten at the near post like that, but Marquez Walters doesn't mind at all. It's his second goal in the NPL League season already.
Well, just as Brad Inman almost made it 3-2, Moreton City go right up to the other end and put this game beyond doubt. But we are going to have another late change. Number 16 is Ian Ballantyne. Looks like it might be a double change. Jaden Fidra as well, preparing to come on. Jaden Fidra, who's got NPL experience in New South Wales and in Tasmania, still only 22 years old.
Yeah,
Big grin on the face of Marquez Walters as he comes off.
Yeah, I think he's coming off just so he can get the reception from the crowd.
That's always the way, isn't it? Yeah, the striker. Trent Millard as well also.
Yeah, and then there's another call. The striker scores twice and doesn't get man of the match.
Yeah, you might need to amend that man of the match vote from earlier. Marquez Walters back in Moreton City colours with a brace this evening against the club who he played for last season.
This is a repeat of the last scoreline last season here, is it? Yep, 4-0.
Not quite, yeah, 4-0 last season, but yep.
4 goals.
4 goals again for Moreton City. Send those fans home happy this evening. Cleared by Foster. We are deep into added on time. Chance for a consolation here for Gold Coast Knights. Martin taken off him, and here's Raftery. And that is full time here at Walter Park. Moreton City Excelsior kick off their 2026 campaign with a dominant 4-1 victory this evening against Gold Coast Knights. Marquez Walters gave them the lead after just 6 minutes, and then Gage Raftery made it 2-0. Luka Jankovic on the hour mark with the third. Brad Inman pulled one back, but then Marquez Walters with his second goal, and Moreton City's fourth put the icing on the cake. Al, what a game.
Oh, fabulous game. Moreton City Excelsior really laying down a marker, I think, in this match against Gold Coast Knights. You know, the start of the game, we talked about, you know, how good this Gold Coast Knights side might be, but Moreton City Excelsior blew them out of the water and fully deserved the victory.
So we just look on the stats there, 15 shots for Moreton City, 5 on target, 4 of them into the back of the nets. It really was such, they were out of the trap so quickly, Al, weren't they, as well?
Absolutely, yeah, straight out. I mean, the first 3-4 minutes, you know, we've talked about Knights getting into it, but, you know, once they got into their groove and they found their space, and, you know, they're really well drilled, they know exactly how to play, and they just managed to break Knights apart. I think from Gold Coast Knights' point of view, the second half, you know, they came out, they're a lot more competitive at them.
Yeah, they certainly were. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the coverage this evening on FQTV. This has been a double take production for Football Queensland. I've been Adam Cattell. From myself and Al, have a great evening.